Hello, I've got a new project today. I prepped my canvas with King's Gold, just acrylic paint, and a brush, and now I'm just taking some brown and I'm kind of I really just want it to look antique-y, and I kind of want to frame it in. So I'm just taking this paper towel, just kind of scrubbing pretty hard on my canvas here, and now I have this gold looking paint. It's I can't even read that, but it's folk art, and it kind of gives a copper feel. And I'm going to go over it because that's kind of got a shine in it, and I kind of want it shiny, so I'm just kind of scrubbing it in, and now I'm just lightly rubbing it, and it's going to kind of tone down the brown a little bit, maybe. I want it to look really rich, okay? And the reason I'm not doing the middle is because we'll be putting some paper down in the middle section. So really all that's going to show is just the edges, kind of. So we're just kind of toning it down a little bit, rubbing it in here and there. Now, I don't know if you have any of this. I've had this forever, but it's tulip pearls, liquid pearls, and it's yellow. And I'm just going to wipe my brush, and I want to put some of that yellow in, kind of highlight a little bit, give it another sheen, another layer here. And I'm not going to rub this off. I'm just going to kind of spread it out, see what happens. This is kind of trial and error, so it's just whatever you like when you're painting and you're making your backgrounds. It's always going to be just about what you like, what you think looks good, and everybody's taste is different. That's why God made us all different, so that we can create and be who we are. I mean, I'm just still spreading this out a little bit. We're going to be adding lots of paper, so it doesn't really matter about being neat or anything. I kind of want it to look thick here and there, and that's okay too. Now this is what it would look like. Let's put some right here. Here's what it would look like, if we were just still on the light. So if you don't like the dark background, you could definitely just do it on the King's Gold. I mean, that's fine. Just the main thing is, in my opinion, is getting it framed in good, because I really like that look. Okay, and can you see the sheen of the liquid pearls and stuff? That's really, really nice. Now, it doesn't take very long for this to dry, but just so that I don't have a lot of excess, I'm just going to kind of pat some of it off. The main thing that I want is the sheen, and I don't want to be running my heating tool while I'm taping. So, I have these flowers, and this is from Stampin' Up set. The set is pretty old. It's from 2004. I don't even know if they have it anymore. I tend to kind of keep things forever if I really like them, and I really like this set. So I'm just going to rub some paint on here, kind of stamp it on. I kind of want I don't want a solid color anyway, so you don't have to be exact. Like I said, we're just building color. And normally you want to work in odd numbers, okay? We're going to be adding flowers and paper and all kinds of stuff, so, and it really looks more natural if you go off the edge a little bit, like that, okay? So, that turned out really well. And there again, on some spots, if it's just too thick, then all you gotta do is just dab straight off, okay? Just dab straight off so you don't smear it, okay? I kind of like it. The first layer we're going to do, here's our Mod Podge. I'm using the matte finish, and I do recommend that you keep one. Well, my lid is kind of falling apart. I done took it on and off so much. Keep one paintbrush just for Mod Podge. And this is my first piece of paper I want to put. This is from DCWV, and it's called Haberdash. And you're not going to believe where I got it. Big Lots. When I went to South Carolina on a vacation, I found, we went to Big Lots, and I found this there. Okay, you want to rub that on good because you want it to stick very well, okay? And you may even, I like to go over my edges just a little bit. Well, and my paint's not dry. You know what? That's okay. We'll just rub that on in. It wasn't dry over there on that edge. And I should have made sure all that was dry. If it's not completely glued, just fill in where you need to. Now, here's a piece. They have one whole, well, 2 pages that had different little tags and cutouts on it. So I've went through, I like to go through and cut everything out because I don't know what I'm going to use or need. And I think I want the brown to go on the bottom. And I cut this to fit exactly. So we're going to lay that down next. Rub that in. Okay. So we got that down. Now, Mod Podge over this area because this is where my scripture, well, it's not scripture. This is part of the same stamp set, but I wanted it bigger. So it's a really nice verse by Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. I have a friend, she's going to give this to her sister, and they have lost some loved ones, and this verse just meant a lot to her. And so I just printed it on my computer so I could get the saying bigger. And I want to place that kind of right there. And we're just going to kind of go around it. Make sure your edges seal. I would recommend that if you're going to stamp paint, let it dry. Don't do like I did, because you see how it's smearing. That's okay for mine, but I don't want you to do that. Now, I think that's pretty well down right there. I also, I forgot to stick this in. I added these, this is one of the tags that came off of that. I can't, it's going to be too late to get that in. Do I always do that or what? Every time I do that. But I kind of wanted that to go right there at the end. And prayer does change things. So I kind of wanted to stick that down right there. So I'm just kind of coating the back of it here. And layering that. And then there's several tags with this.